I'm telling you a story that goes through a century. My grandfather, Pastor Harry Hammer, was ordained already in 1929. And he was pastoring here in St. Paul's Lutheran Church in Tartu. Estonia was occupied already by Soviet Union, already in the very beginning of World War II, 1940. Because this atheistic communist regime tried to do everything to destroy Christianity in Estonia, my grandfather was imprisoned and taken to the slave labor camp in Siberia for almost 8 years. At the same time, the rest of his family was hunted, and they were forced to flee their home that was here on the second floor of the parsonage. They were hiding 6 years, and my father, being a teenager, lived 4 years, almost 4 years in the bunker underground. But God saved them, my father, my grandfather, and the rest of the family, for a purpose. My grandfather returned from Siberia and continued to serve the Estonian Lutheran Church for 32 years, until he died. These years he was pastoring here in Tarvastu. Before World War II was 10,000 members in this church, but now only 300 were left and hardly 10 people showed up for Sunday services. Despite of sufferings, my father became a Lutheran pastor as well, and he has served here in this church in Mustva together with my mother already for 60 years. And my two older brothers and myself are Lutheran pastors as well. In 1991, Estonia finally regained its independence after being 50 years under Soviet occupation, and our flag was returned. And my father realized that now finally we have an opportunity to train church workers for Estonia. And he established a Christian college, the Tartu Academy of Theology, in 1992. Our first hope to get a home for our school was here in 1995. But unfortunately, we were not receiving enough funds for that, and we were not able to realize this project. Over the years, we were renting different rooms for our school. And during 15 years, we were located here. On the ground floor of this building, we had rooms for classrooms and offices. And that wasn't a good place at all. Even rats were running around here. And in the beginning of 2018, we understood now we have to do something to get better rooms for our school, for our activities, or just to disappear. Closing the school didn't seem the right thing to do. Following signs from God, we made a great leap of faith in order to continue our work. And not just continue, but to expand our activities and ability to reach Estonian people. Our dream was to establish the Christian Outreach Center Home of Hope. In the beginning, we needed $125,000 in 6 weeks to make down payment for this project. And thanks to God and trustful donors, we raised this money in 6 weeks, and we continued this path. In December 2019, the Christian Outreach Center Home of Hope was opened and is located here on the ground floor of this building, which is just across the street from St. Paul's Lutheran Church, where once my grandfather served. Home of Hope is not a place just for offices and classrooms. This center has given us an opportunity to launch a vocational Bible school, different Christian youth activities, a pastoral care center that is partner for local city government and for the Ministry of Social Affairs. We offer accommodation and various assistance for war refugees from Ukraine. Our academic studies take place here, of course, and even a Christian radio station has joined this center. Home of Hope is also a great resource of income for us. We are renting these rooms for various conferences, seminars, trainings, and meetings. Oh, and one more thing. Actually, we need your help. Please, sit down and let's talk. You may ask whether Home of Hope is God's project or just a human effort. You know that Matthew 7:16-17, Jesus says, "By their fruit you will recognize them. Every good tree bears good fruit, but the bad tree bears bad fruit." Please read the stories that are written and presented on our website, tatest.org/story. And also pay attention to our achievements. And then you can decide whether our mission work is bearing good fruit or not. If you are convinced that our mission work is meaningful, we're really asking you to help us, that we could create many more life-changing stories for generations to come. We truly need your help. The total cost of Home of Hope, of establishment of Home of Hope, is $2.2 million. So far, we have raised $1.2 million. Less than $1 million is to go, and due date of the mortgage is November 15th, 2024. Thinking about this story that goes through generations, we can see that God has given a specific task for every generation, and Home of Hope is part of my journey of learning how to trust God. And this journey has given me an opportunity to include also fourth generation of our family in this work. My nephew Matthias is my closest co-worker already during several years. Today in Estonia we have religious freedom, and no one forces people to stay away from church. But due to 50 years of atheistic occupation, today only about 10% or even less are affiliated with churches. Since people are not in the church, we need an outreach center like Home of Hope in order to reach to the people and to support churches. Please help us with your prayers and finances. In this mission work, in one of the most secular countries in the world, in Estonia. God bless you.